ያላችሁ ፕሮግራሙን እንጀምር ስለሆነ ራሳችሁ
ለቤት ስታፎች ላይ እሱ አሸርካሪ ወይ ለዶክተር ሰለሞን ሰጠውና እንግዲህ ላይ ፖስተር
እባካችሁ ፕሮግራሙን ልንጀምር ስለሆነ ወደ አዳራሽ ግቡ። በር ላይ ያላችሁ ወደ አዳራሹ ልትገቡ ትጠየቃላችሁ።
ለላይቭ ስትሪሞች
ኦኬ ሙከራ 1 2 3 እባካችሁን ሬጅስትሬሽኑ ለጊዜው ይቆምና በኋላ ሻይ ሰዓት ላይ ሬጅስተር ማድረግ ይቻላል። ሰዓት የሄደብን ስለሆነ እባካችሁ ወደ ውስጥ ግቡ። ከዚህ በኋላ ስም ልጠራ ነው በር ላይ ያላችሁ ሰዎች።
ዲስተርባንስ አለ። ድምጽ የመረበሽ ነገር ይሰማል። ኦኬ
ከበሻን ቆንቆን እዚህ ነው።
እየታየ አይደለም ግን
ዶክተር ጌታቸው ወደ ውስጥ አስገባልኝ። ሬጅስትሬሽኑ ይቁምና ወደ ውስጥ ግቡ ባካችሁ።
እንደዛ ሆኗል። አናገራችሁ ፕሬዝዳንት ጎትተው ወሰደው ወደዛ ወደጅ ቀደም ጎትቼ ነበር የወሰድኩት። ድራግ ለአንዱ ብቻ አድርጋት። the other side በዛ እችኛዋ እናጥፋትና ያችኛዋ ትጥፋ መጀመሪያ። ዛሬ ግን ይሄ ኮምፒውተር ጉድ ሳያደርገን አይቀርም። እሺ መሀል ላይ ሶሪ መጨረሻ ላይ ኤክስቴንደድ ዲስፕሌይ እሺ እናመሰግናለን። ተው ግዴ ነው የቅድሙን መልስልኝ።
በጣም ይቅርታ እንግዶቻችን፣ አሁን ፕሮግራማችንን እንጀምራለን። Since I see some foreigners, I think I switch the language into English. Good morning. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 37th Annual Congress of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia under the theme Chemistry from Home Practices to Industries. This Congress serves as a vital gathering for our community, and I am thrilled to see so many of you here today. The Chemical Society of Ethiopia was established in 1983 by a visionary group of founders, some of whom are with us today. It has been hosted as a Department of Chemistry, College of Natural and Computational Science at Addis Ababa University. The society has grown to involve thousands of chemists across our nation. This year, we proudly celebrate our 41st anniversary. Last year, we celebrate our 40th anniversary at Addis Ababa Science and Technology University very colorfully. Today, we have also a very special program. We are going to honor our visionaries who founded our society, pioneers who advanced the chemical sciences and also significantly contributed to the development of the private chemical industry in the country. I would like to say welcome all 20 registered participants all over the country from around 20 universities and research institutions in the country. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests, Dr. Samuel Kifle, the interim president of Addis Ababa University. We are very honored to have you here today with us. Professor Balai Kasa, president of the Ethiopian Academy of Science, who is also going to deliver a keynote speak later. Dr. Bikila Warkana, an interim executive dean of the College of Natural and Computational Sciences, and also Dr. Salamon Mrete, the president of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia. Additionally, I want to acknowledge all previous and current executive committee members of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, and all other protocols are observed. I am Yedilfana Sattarge Makonnen, the Vice President of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia and the Chairman of the first session of this 37th Annual Congress of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia. Without further ado, I would like to introduce our first speaker, Dr. Salamon Mrete, the president of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia since 2021. I think all of you already know him, so no need to introduce him. Just I invite him to come to the stage and kick off our session with his opening remarks and welcome all our esteemed guests and participants.
Thank you, Dr. Edilfana, for your introduction. Good morning. Today is a special day for us. Your Excellency, Dr. Samuel Kifle, Interim President of Addis Ababa University, Your Excellency, Professor Balai Kasa, President of Ethiopian Academy of Science, Dr. Bikila Warkana, Interim Executive Dean of College of Natural and Computational Science, dear Dr. Shoaye Tamasken, Interim Head of Department of Chemistry, dear esteemed members of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, dear distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. The Chemical Society of Ethiopia aims to advance and promote education and research, provide a platform of idea exchange through publication and meeting, and popularize chemistry education in chemical educational settings. It aims to promote collaboration among chemists in curriculum development and research, while fostering a strong relationship with chemistry community to enhance its contribution to the national development. For the past 4 decades, the Chemical Society has been a leader in our country professional societies, fostering a sense of pride, commitment among its members. The annual Congress, consistently held for the past 36 years, has served a vital platform for discussion and networking. In addition, Society's journal, Bulletin of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, has achieved international recognition. The journal is Scopus indexed, has an impressive 5-year impact factor of 1.4 as reported by the Web of Science. Last year, we celebrate the 100th issue of the Bulletin of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, and we have this year started publishing 1 issue per month, 12 issues annually. The hard work of the editorial team, particularly thanks to Professor Chandra Banish and the executive members throughout this journey, has led the establishment of one of the leading journals in Africa. This year, theme Chemistry from Home Practice to Industry highlights how simple home experiment can spark advancement in a large-scale process and examine chemistry profound impact on health, food, environment, energy, and chemical education. This year, we also honor the pioneering contribution of 6 esteemed founding members of CSE from academia, along with 3 from the private chemical industry, acknowledging their significant impact. We would like to express our sincere appreciation for the contribution of those who have submitted scientific papers, posters. Your effort will foster stimulating discussion and promote the exchange of ideas on important topics. Finally, on behalf of the Executive Committee of CSE, we extend our heartfelt thanks to the Department of Chemistry, to the College of Natural and Computational Science, and to the Addis Ababa University in general for hosting CSE over the last 4 decades. Now, I call upon Dr. Bikila Wurgana to deliver welcoming address. Thank you.
Good morning. Your Excellency, Dr. Samuel Kifle, Interim President of Addis Ababa University, Your Excellency Professor Belay, President of Ethiopian Academy of Sciences, Dr. Solomon Merate, President of Chemical Society of Ethiopia, ladies and gentlemen, all invited guests. It is my greatest privilege and also honor to be here amongst the members of Chemical Society of Ethiopia to give this welcoming address on the 37th Annual Congress of your society. Let me say a few words. Chemistry department, one of the departments that established the College of Natural and Computational Sciences, hosted the Society of Chemical Society of Ethiopia for the last 4 decades, and this basically led to the establishment of so many chemistry departments in several public universities in Ethiopia. So the seed that was placed in Addis Ababa University has now expanded throughout the country. And now in over 30 or 40 universities in Ethiopia, we have chemistry departments. And I would like to welcome all members of chemistry department and the chemical society members who came from all over the country. So welcome to Addis Ababa University. This is where it started, and this will also we will continue to strengthen the society with all the support that we can provide. The Chemical Society of Ethiopia has been the foremost professional organization in the country for over 4 decades. It has built a strong foundation and gained a positive reputation among its members and also the general public. And for the last 41 years, it has held annual congresses and played a very active role in the nation's development. Like any professional organization, the Chemical Society of Ethiopia relies heavily on the involvement of its members to achieve its goals. So organizing this conference basically shows the commitment of the members of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia. The society aims to enhance its connection and collaboration with stakeholders through capacity building to advance chemical sciences, chemical industries, and sustainable development in our nation. So it is my firm belief that the commitment of its members will remain strong in the future, and I look forward to seeing the Chemical Society of Ethiopia even grow to become a regional and also global society. In this context, the College of Natural and Computational Sciences is always dedicated to support the society. Of course, I should also say our college hosts over 8 professional societies. So Chemical Society of Ethiopia is, I think, one of the first societies that was hosted in the college. So you lay the foundation for other societies also to follow the suit. So let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the hard work of your members, the passion, dedication that drive this force has led to this achievement. So congratulations to the president and also the members of the society. Let us also continue to encourage our students, young minds, to pursue career in chemistry, for they are basically the future leaders and innovators in this field. As we move forward, I urge all of you to embrace collaboration and transdisciplinary and interdisciplinary approach in your endeavors. Chemistry does not exist in isolation. It intersects with biology, physics, engineering, material sciences, and related. So by working together, I believe we can unlock the new possibilities and drive meaningful change in our nation. In closing, I want to express my gratitude to the organizing committee for their effort in bringing us together, and to all of you for your commitment to the chemical sciences. And let us make the most of this Congress, share ideas, inspire one another, inspire students, new minds, and forge new partnerships. Thank you, and I look forward to engaging on productive activities with the society. And also finally, I would like to invite the president of our university, Dr. Samuel Kifle, to welcome you to Addis Ababa University, and also invite today's guest of honor, Professor Balai. Dr. Samuel Kifle.
ስልክህ ዞር ትላለህ። ዞር በል ለናገር። እንደምን አደራችሁ? አሁን ትቶኛል። ያው ድሮ ማይክ ሲሰጡኝ ስለማለቅ አጠገቤ ቆመው ጨርስ ጨርስ ይሉኛልና ለዛ ብሎ ነው። ፕሮፌሰር በላይ ካሳ President of the Ethiopian Academy of Sciences, Dr. Biglika Worgner, Interim Executive Dean, College of Natural and Computational Sciences, esteemed members of the Executive Body for Chemical Society of Ethiopia, honorable guests, respected participants, founding members of this society, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm truly honored and express my heartfelt thanks to the Chemical Society of Ethiopia and its organizing committee for the opportunity I'm given with to join you for this opening session and also make this opening speech at the Society's 37th Annual Congress and its 42nd anniversary of establishment, themed and dubbed as Chemistry from Home Practices to Industry. This theme resonates deeply with the mission of autonomous university like Addis Ababa University to bridge the gap between fundamental scientific practices and their application in real-world scenario. Such platform and discussions will play a pivotal role. On the other hand, this significant event allows for and bring together minds would reflect on and the impressive journey of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia and the crucial role chemistry has played in the past for the society and will continue to play in promoting sustainable development for the nation, the continent, and the globe at large. Chemistry is not just a subject confined to laboratories. It's an integral part of our daily lives. From the cleaning products that we use at home to the medicines that keep us healthy and alive, chemistry impacts every aspect of our existence, from birth to death. The platform is also meant to explore, how the principles of chemistry can be harnessed not only in our households or laboratories, but also to industrial advancements, driving economic growth and development, improve quality of life for the current generation and for the generations to come. As you delve into this theme today and days to come, we hope and expect all of you to reflect on the potential of chemistry to foster innovation and sustainability for the prosperity of Ethiopia. Experiments made in laboratory level, often shelved, can inspire industrial advancements if scaled up and if connected to the industry. Simple experiments conducted at home can lead to groundbreaking ideas that can transform the emerging industries in Ethiopia and will help the advancement of development for our beloved nation. Therefore, it's the responsibility of bodies such as the professional associations, the educators and researchers to guide the journey and inspire the next generation of chemists. The Chemical Society of Ethiopia plays a vital role in maintaining the quality of chemical education in our country. It also has the potential to significantly contribute by providing advisory services to the government and non-governmental institutions. Moreover, the Chemical Society of Ethiopia can assist in evaluating the quality of imported and exported products and help the nation to be competitive at continental and global marketplace. And this can also help the capacity development the government has already embarked on. On the other hand, we also face a global challenge that chemistry, I believe, would have a solution for. And professional associations such as the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, and therefore have the responsibility to prepare all relevant stakeholders and address these challenges by shaping the fields of chemical sciences accordingly. I encourage you all here to engage in a meaningful discussion, exchange ideas, and collaborate with another. I do hope that you leverage your collective expertise to explore new pathways for integrating education into industry, driving innovation, and addressing the challenges our society is facing. Together, you can empower our communities and industries through the practical application of chemistry. I encourage you once again to strive in creating a future where the principles learned in class lead industrial breakthroughs and sustainable practices that benefit the current and future generation. As the first public university transiting to autonomy, Addis Ababa University is more than ever expected to foster academic freedom and innovation, provide high-quality education, and lead in research and development, engage with the industry. As this also brings us a very important opportunity, it also puts us under watch to deliver. And the society, such as the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, will help us in delivering this expectation from the nation. As we proceed in 2 days and the days to come in our discussion, professional societies would show how they can continue to contribute and help us facilitating in networking and collaboration, set standards and assist in accreditation of our academic programs, provide continuing education and professional development for young researchers, advocate their members' interest, and collectively create a better, strong Addis Ababa University. Additionally, associations can provide mentorship programs that connect experienced professionals with students in early career researchers. In summary, autonomous universities and professional societies have a lot and complementary roles in advancing education, research, and professional practice. By working together, is my strong belief that we can create a robust ecosystem that fosters innovation, supports students, and contributes to societal progress. Finally, I would like to extend my gratitude to all the organizers, speakers, and participants who have worked tirelessly to make this Congress a success. Your commitment in advancing the field of chemistry and sharing knowledge is truly commendable. Before I close, I take this esteemed opportunity to thank the founding members of this society who are about to be recognized. I thank you for the work you have done through your life. Thank you very much. For the rest of us and for the rest of you, thank you for your participation. I wish you a very productive and inspiring discussion. Thank you once again. I sometimes forget to invite people to speak after me because I always feel that I haven't made a good speech and I don't want to be outperformed. So obviously he's going to, and I would sincerely invite Professor Balai Kasa, the president of the Ethiopian Academy of Sciences, to make a keynote speech.
Thank you, Dr. Samuel. You know, I'm from the academia, so I don't bother much about protocols. So it really didn't matter. So because the master of ceremony, you know, it was Dr. Bikila, I believe, who said you would first speak and I would come next. So that was how I understood it. But it's always good to come back home. I have a strong sentimental attachment with Addis Ababa University because it's where I earned my first degree. And, you know, when I was asked to give this speech, I said I was probably an odd person out here to give a speech in a society of this nature because I'm an economist by profession, and I always believe that economics is not a science. So, yeah, that's my personal perception. So you'll have to. So then I said, maybe I can come and you know, say a few words if they can help to really probably entice the participants to reflect further. One other thing that I would like to note here before I start my speech is, you know, in my previous professional life, I served as the president of a university. That was a long time ago. So the good thing about being a president is you will have your speech written by someone. And all what you have to do is to come out and read them. So when I was asked to, you know, come and give this speech, I said, I need to have a speech written for me. And the organizers did that. But then I said, if I'm going to read that speech here, I may not do justice to the session. So I said, I'm going to tweak it. And while, you know, giving my speech, if you find something which doesn't align with the principles of the society and probably which doesn't reflect some of the principles that the society stands for, I assume entire responsibility for that because that's what I'm going to do. So let me go to the formalities. Your Excellency, Dr. Samuel Kifle, President of Addis Ababa University, Dr. Bikila Orgnach, Dean of the College of Natural and Computational Sciences of the Addis Ababa University, Dr. Solomon Merete, President of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, founding fathers of this society, members of the society, dear invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great privilege for me to speak to you today at the 37th Annual Congress of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia on the theme, Chemistry from Home Practice to Industry. This year is particular, especially as you are to celebrate the 42nd anniversary of the society. I take pride in expressing my happiness to all members of the society who put their effort together to sustain society's 4 decades of trajectory. So I had the privilege of giving an opening speech at the 26th Annual Congress of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, which was held at Haramaya University between the 26th and 28th of February in 2010, while serving as president of the university at the time. So I think when I look at the history of the society, what just came to my mind is this society is one of the societies with enduring legacies. And what I'm trying to do is to probably borrow, a model from business organizations, which try to look at sustainability of organizations. That was they call the 3Ps, triple bottom line, framework: people, planet, and profit. There must be a kind of harmonious coexistence for organizations, to be called sustainable organizations. So when I try to apply this framework to the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, the first principle, the people or social sustainability. This society has been producing, thousands of young chemists over the years. Not only that, it has also given birth to, various chemistry departments across the country, because, these are members of the society who go out and establish all these departments. So in terms of, multiplier effect, it has reached out to, thousands and probably millions of people. And in that particular case, I would say that it has, a real sustainable effect at a national level. So, the issues related to social sustainability is investing on people, producing people, making sure that people have the requisite knowledge and experience, and they are highly qualified to go out and serve in various organizations. It could be in governmental organizations, non-governmental organizations, institutions of higher learning. In that particular framework, the society has reached out to thousands and millions of people. So I would say it has been effective. The second P, which is the planet or environmental sustainability, in this respect as well, the graduates have been serving at various capacities. Some are engaged in private organizations, involved in water treatment plants. I know that graduates of this university and also members of the society have been involved in, sustainable environmental management, like investing in renewable energies, pest management, because at least I know that some of the drugs were developed by graduates of this university and also members of the society. So promoting circular economy, investing in people, and these people are contributing to the national economy as well. So in this respect, it has also been contributing to sustainable development. The last one is profit or price or economic sustainability. The society has been striving to become self-supporting. And one other recent addition has been the article processing fee, which has been introduced, and in that way, it has been generating some income. But in my opinion, this is probably one of the weakest links where additional work might have to be done to make sure that the society stands on its own feet. Because I know right after the COVID pandemic, the society has been facing some challenges to run its activities properly. And thanks to the generous support from some members and Mr. Bakala Zagai and Mr. Brana Mawa, who both are members of the society, have been supporting the society to really transit the hard financial constraint that the society has. So this is probably an area where the society needs to put additional effort and make sure that it becomes self-supporting, because you don't have to expect much from the university now, because the university has to run its own business and generate income to cover various expenditures, because when a university becomes autonomous, it has lots of expenditures to cover. And little would the university do to support professional societies. So in this respect, I think it would be prudent to think seriously about it and make sure that additional funds are being generated from members through generous support or contribution, and strengthen the article processing fee and the additional incomes, and also donations. So, when I summarize all this, the society has been trying to run its business in a sustainable manner. But though one of the areas is an area that needs additional effort, it has been sustainable. But when we think of sustainability, I think what comes to our mind is development with a human face. I think this is extremely important. Development is good. Countries can grow, but we also need to be sensitive to the human element. And we have to strive to our level best possible to make sure that the kind of development that we promote is human-centered. And in all the work that you do, and I was briefed about, the regularity of the bulletin of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, and also the various business organizations that members of the society have been running. Sustainable development or harmonious existence with the planet should come at the forefront. And I know I'm not here to educate you on this, because you're probably better qualified than any other people to talk about it, but you need to really push a bit more to instill these values in our, societies, because a push for growth could lead to disastrous environmental effects. And one of the responsibilities as a society will have to probably focus at is make sure that development is human-centered. Our development is a development with human face. For the Chemical Society of Ethiopia to fulfill its objectives, the active participation of its members is crucial. A society cannot thrive without dedicated members. Strengthening connections with stakeholders and enhancing capacity building in chemical sciences will be essential. I believe that members' commitment will remain strong, and I hope to see the Chemical Society of Ethiopia in an even better position in the future. Professional societies like the Chemical Society of Ethiopia play a vital role in maintaining the quality of chemical education and can consult on national curricula, standards, and importing chemicals. I hope this Congress will address the challenges while capitalizing on the strengths to secure the future of our society. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak for a second time in the society, and I would hope and look forward to appear in another capacity. Thank you very much.
Good morning. I am an instant replacement of Dr. Edilfana. So we will continue on this session. I think the next presenter will be Professor Desta Mabratu. He'll have a plenary presentation on the evolving role of the chemical science and technology. Thank you. Professor Desta, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Ejim Astanal. Great to be here, and I'm very happy to be the speaker for the first plenary. As you can imagine, the title of the topic refers to chemical science and technology, because as most of you may know, I'm a chemical engineer, so the marriage between the science and technology is central to what we have been working on. In this presentation, I would like to highlight we are living in a very transformational moment, which is full of many crises that calls for a different way of thinking, different generation of innovation. So my presentation starts by talking about what are the major innovation drivers, how are they happening, the innovation waves, and how is this affecting the chemical science and technology, and how chemical science and technology is affecting also the innovation process at every level, at global level, at national and regional level. So, it's not coming. Let's use the, so while we are working on the technical difficulty, so I have structured my presentation in 4 parts. The first part talks about the innovation drivers and waves, and then I move into the specific area of chemistry, which is about, in fact, it is both science and technology. When we talk about green chemistry, it is a combined field of research both for chemists and chemical engineers. And that has been contributing significantly for the issues that are mentioned by the keynote speakers. Professor Balai talked about sustainability. How do you achieve sustainability? And how can science and technology could contribute to that? And then I look at the manufacturing system. How is the manufacturing system evolving in relation or response to the challenge? And then finally, what are the evolving frontiers in terms of science and technology? How are they affecting the various disciplines? So understanding those points is critical, both for our young scientists and technologists and researchers. So innovation, I mean, it happens, there are some fundamental drivers for innovation. I mean, humanity, if you look at human civilization, it is driven by different scale of innovation, starting from the early stage of humanity, finding or creating a fire, or creating or producing a stone for hunting or whatever, up to the current day innovation. So evolutionary succession in every system, whether it is natural, social, economic systems, every system is governed by the law of evolutionary succession. You can maintain functionality of any system through evolutionary succession. There is no other way. So evolutionary succession inherently involves different scale of innovation. The other major driver is demographic transition. When population grows, the demand increases, the requirement for resource increases. To fulfill those, you have to innovate. You have to create new way of producing and consuming. Similarly, when you have resource scarcity, in order to satisfy emerging and growing needs, you have to innovate. So society has always been going through those cycles driven by these fundamental drivers. And then when we come to the later part of society, of course, technological innovation by its very nature has this initial growing and then sliding down effect in economy, and then that drives a new generation of innovation to keep the scale of production that you need to have to fulfill societal needs. What we have here is the different, maybe I'm not sure if it is clear for people sitting back. If we can reduce this light, please. These are 5, globally agreed kind of innovation waves that have happened since the first industrial revolution. So what we are seeing here is we are now in the 2020s, where we have the 6th wave, the technological wave driven by digitization, artificial intelligence, various disruptive technologies, and so on. So if you look there, right from the starting point, you have their textiles, iron, and then next comes the steel, steam power, and then chemicals explicitly, and then petrochemicals. In the digital network, the production of chips, and so on. Chemistry has been there throughout these waves. It has been there as one of the central scientific disciplines that drove the various levels of innovation waves that society have gone through over the last 250, 300 years. And it got more prominent. It became more prominent. Both chemical science and technology became more prominent in this innovation progression. So our discipline is very much linked to most of the progress that we have made, and it is also critically central to the possibility of addressing the emerging challenge that we have in this field. And as you can see here, just to highlight the specific areas where chemical science and technology has been very, very instrumental. You have manufacturing, materials development, food production and safety, energy systems, environmental impact. These are some of the major areas where chemical science and technology has made significant contribution by way of responding to both emerging needs and evolving challenges. Those are the 2 critical response drivers: emerging needs and evolving challenge. And advance in green chemistry, which we have seen since early 1990s, when the issue of environmental sustainability, the issue of production and consumption came to the center of environmental sustainability. Green chemistry emerged as one core area where both chemists and chemical engineers have made significant contribution by way of improving. The goal is essentially reducing material and energy intensity from whatever process we are undertaking, and improving the resource efficiency, efficient resource utilization. So that is the overall goal. And in that process, we have seen the evolution of a number of green solvents and technologies, and green synthesis of different nanoparticles, gold, silver nanoparticles that are used in the process of chemical reaction as a base material for different kind of production of catalysts and so on, and improvement of production techniques in terms of green techniques for sequestration and concentration of, again, silver nanoparticles by polysaccharides immobilized on glass beads and in aqueous media. Valorization of bio-waste in different forms, making different useful products from bio-waste streams. The area of green toxicology, which is still an evolving area as part of the green chemistry development. This has come forward by way of contributing for improvement of overall efficiency of our economic system. And green catalysts are at the center of this transition in different areas. Advance in green catalysts have primarily focused on developing catalysts that are more efficient, selective, and environmentally benign. In some chemical reaction, some of the catalysts developed through the green chemistry process have completely reversed the yield proportionality in terms of real product and byproduct. I mean, increasing, for example, if you have a chemical reaction which results in 20% of the desirable product and 70% of a byproduct, which you have to either treat or manage in different ways, they have come up with different kind of catalysts that essentially reverse this proportionality by increasing the yield of the desirable products significantly. The transition we have seen from traditional homogeneous to heterogeneous catalysts is also another major area that has contributed to the development of very diverse products in a much more efficient way, both from the point of material consumption, energy consumption, pollution generation, and so on, by looking at the whole life cycle of the product. So utilization of different catalytic inputs to generate useful material from a relatively abundant resource at local level. In some cases, even waste, including agricultural biomass waste, using agricultural biomass waste of different nature for production of composite materials by combining them with different chemical base materials and coming up with strong functional products that can be used for different purposes. So all these have contributed for our possibility to improve the sustainability of our economic systems. In this process, one of the effects it has brought is economy of scale is being revisited, not as we know it from Adam Smith's time, considering the different possibility of production, moving towards more modular manufacturing, achieving mass, not through large-scale production, but through network of production units connected through a more creative system that facilitates overall production efficiency. Key characteristics or features, it's about focusing or working on both incremental efficiency and transformational gain. These are the two focuses where researchers are putting more and more effort in terms of improving the overall efficiency of our economic systems. The other important point is the challenge we face today is not something that could be addressed, as pointed out earlier, by a single discipline. We need to come out of our disciplinary silos and work on a transdisciplinary basis, and that requires coupling technological innovation with social innovation. We need to bring a strong social innovation dimension into our research systems. The development of self-organizing systems, which relates to promotion of circular economy. Circular economy is about self-organizing system in such a way that it reduces the overall generation of pollution and the creation of degradation, and keep the maximum benefit we could have from our resource within the socio-economic system to the benefit of the majority of the people. So there are major innovations that are happening at various levels, starting from the micro to the meso and the macro level. When we talk about macro, it could be a regional or national or even global level. This change has also contributed to an effect on manufacturing systems. Most of the corporate companies currently are putting a lot of investment based on what the opportunity created from digitization, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and so on, which allowed designers, product, and process developers to think of more flexible and dynamic, adaptive, agile manufacturing systems. And this has provided the basis for a field called distributed manufacturing system that is focused on achieving more improved overall efficiency in every terms. One of its effects is the transition from conventional mass production to mass customization. Currently, designers are talking about mass customization, which brings the input of consumers in real time into the design process, and be able to make modification to manufacturing process in such a way that it fulfills the functional need of consumers, and at the same time reduce whatever negative effect it may have on our society. In general, the ongoing transition is characterized by more autonomy, more flexibility, more adaptability, more agility, and more decentralized network of economic units. This is the kind of the future we are heading, and this is having its own effect in manufacturing systems, and this is being driven by the issues that I have highlighted here: digitalization, localization, enabling technologies that are emerging on a day-by-day basis, and the potential for personalization of economic outputs to our changing consumer needs and demands. Finally, the fast evolving frontier that we are faced today require us to always be at the forefront of what is happening, what is evolving in science and technology. And the effect of artificial intelligence is obvious. It is affecting the science and technology field significantly, and it will continue to do that. And as you may have heard, the application of AlphaFold for defining protein structure, which led to the Nobel Prize of 2024, is one major development that has created a lot of opportunity. Today, more than 300,000 scientists are utilizing this tool in terms of understanding how our protein structure works And the more our understanding improves on our protein structure, the higher will be the probability to design drugs, design treatments that could help treating the many diseases that we are facing today in a very significant way. The application through isometric labs has led to improvement of therapeutic effectiveness. This is having effect in the medicine field. And what you recognize here is all these developments required input from different disciplines: chemistry, biology, physics, engineering. Even the social science dimension comes in the therapeutic application of the evolving methodology and so on. And then we're facing another major disruptive kind of technology that is coming, which is quantum computing, which will enhance humans' ability to process information and data in billions, trillions. In fact, some are talking about in terms of septillions, 10 to the power of 25. That is the kind of improvement of capacity, computational capacity, that we're heading towards. This graph shows the connection between disruptive innovation, sustainability innovation, where there is a lot of complementarity. Most of the disruptive innovation that has happened or that will happen have direct impact and relationship with sustainability innovation. And it is important to understand that relationship. As a final slide, what are the imperatives for us? Why do we need to understand this and be prepared for it? The era we are entering requires a very dynamic innovation ecosystem that goes beyond the conventional innovation we knew over the last couple of decades. This would require significant mindset shifts and practical engagement between different disciplines, and collaboratively working on realizing a demand-driven transformational leapfrogging. When we talk about leapfrogging Africa, there is a lot of literature that underlines that Africa has a lot of potential to leapfrog. Yes, we have that, but our leapfrogging should not be supply-driven. It has to be demand-driven in order to make it transformational. And that is where science and technology professionals have a role to play. In order to do that, we need to engage in co-development of research agenda and co-production of knowledge. These are the two areas where we need to invest. And I believe that professional societies like CSC, the Ethiopian Society of Chemical Engineers, and the umbrella association, Ethiopian Science Academy, have a major role to play in preparing our professionals for this transformational moment and be able to contribute to the country's sustainable development. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, I can take a couple of questions. I don't want to run away after making the presentation. Facilitator. I can respond to any question from there.
Yes, any question? If not,
እንደምን አደራችሁ በድጋሜ ትንሽ የፕሮግራም ለውጥ አለ። በተለይ እንግዶቻችንን ሰዓታቸውን እንዳንበላ የስፔሻል ፕራይዙን ትንሽ ወደፊት ለማምጣት አስበናል። ስለዚህ ይህንን ፕሮግራም አንደርቴክ ለማድረግ የፕሮፌሰር ሽመልስን እርዳታ ፈልጋለሁ። ፕሮፌሰር ሽመልስ ወደዚህ። ከዛ በፊት ግን ይህን ፕላነሪ ሴሽን ያቀረቡልን ዶክተር ደስታን እጅግ አድርገን ነው የምናመሰግነው። Please join me in thanking him. I'm sorry. He was also the third president of the Chemical Society of Ethiopia, and for that service as well, please. Prof.
እንደምን አደራችሁ። እዚህ የቆምኩት ልዩ የእውቅና የሽልማት ፕሮግራም ለመምራት ነው። ይሄም የሚሆነው በአካዳሚውና በኢንዱስትሪው ዘርፍ ታላላቆቻችንን ፋና ወጊ የሆኑትን አባቶቻችንን ለማክበር ለማመስገን ነው። ማህበሩ በዚህ ፕሮግራም ልዩ እውቅና የሚሰጣቸውን አባላት ለመምረጥ 3 ዋና ዋና መስፈርቶችን ነው የተጠቀመው። ከአካዳሚው ዘርፍ የመጀመሪያው ወይም አንጋፋው የአዲስ አበባ ዩኒቨርሲቲ የኬሚስትሪ የባችለር ዲግሪያቸውን በመጀመሪያዎቹ 3 ዓመታት ውስጥ የተመረቁትን፣ እንዲሁም ደግሞ በኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች የሆኑና በስራ አስፈጻሚ ኮሚቴነትም በፕሬዝዳንትነትም በተለያዩ የስራ አስፈጻሚ ኮሚቴ አባልነትም ጸሐፊነትም ጉልህ አስተዋጽኦ ያበረከቱትን የሚል ናቸው ከአካዳሚው ዘርፍ። ከኢንዱስትሪው ዘርፍ ደግሞ የኬሚስትሪ ሙያ ለኢንዱስትሪው ዘርፍ ማደግ ያለውን አስተዋጽኦ በተግባር በማሳየት ፋና ወጊ የሆኑትን ባለሙያዎችን ነው። ሁለተኛ ደግሞ እንዲሁም በኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች አባል የሆኑና በስራ አስፈጻሚ ኮሚቴነትም ፕሬዝዳንትነትም በተለያየ ኃላፊነት ያገለገሉ የሚሉትን 3ቱን መስፈርቶች ከሁለቱ ዘርፍ ተጠቅመናል። በእነዚህ መመዘኛዎች መሰረት እንግዲህ ከአካዳሚው ዘርፍ ያሉትን የተዘጋጀውን ስጦታ የሚያበረክትልን ፕሮፌሰር በላይ ይሆናሉ። የመጀመሪያው ዶክተር ታረቀኝ ገብረ ኢየሱስ ናቸው። ዶክተር ታረቀኝ ገብረ ኢየሱስ በኢትዮጵያ ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ከአዲስ አበባ ዩኒቨርሲቲ በኬሚስትሪ የባችለር ዲግሪ በ1966 በፈረንጆች ዓመተ ምህረት የተመረቁ ናቸው። የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች አባል፣ የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር የስራ አስፈጻሚ ኮሚቴ አባል እንዲሁም 6ኛው የኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር ፕሬዝዳንት በመሆን አገልግለውናል።
እሺ፣ ሽምግልናዬን ሊናገር ፈልጎ ነው። አመሰግናለሁ። በጣም አመሰግናለሁ።
በመቀጠል እንዲሁም ከአንጋፋው የመጀመሪያው አዲስ አበባ ዩኒቨርሲቲ በኬሚስትሪ ባችለር ዲግሪ ማስመረቅ በጀመረ በ3ኛው ዓመት የመጀመሪያዎቹ ዶክተር ታረቀኝና አንድ የውጭ ሰው ነው። ሁለተኛው ላይ ደግሞ አንድ ናይጄሪያዊ ነው። ስለዚህ ብዙ ያለ እንዳይመስላችሁ። ያው ቀጥሎ በ3ኛው ዙር ላይ በኬሚስትሪ የባችለር ዲግሪ የተመረቀችው የመጀመሪያው ኢትዮጵያዊ ኬሚስት እንዲሁም የኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች አባልና በስራ አስፈጻሚ ኮሚቴ ውስጥም በጸሐፊነት ያገለገለችው ዶክተር ድርሻዬ መንበሩ። በሶስተኛ ማስታወቃቸውን እንዲሁ ከአዲስ አበባ ዩኒቨርሲቲ በኬሚስትሪ ባችለር ዲግሪ ማስመረቅ በጀመረ በሶስተኛው ዓመት ነው። አሁንም በኬሚስትሪ የባችለር ዲግሪ በ1968 የተመረቁ የኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች አባል የሆኑ የኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች ፕሬዝዳንት እና የመጀመሪያው ፕሬዝዳንት ከ1983 እስከ 1986 የኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር ኒውስሌተር እንዲሁም ጆርናሉን ማለት ቡሌቲን ኦፍ ዘ ኬሚካል ሶሳይቲ ኦፍ ኢትዮጵያ የመሰረቱና በዋና ኤዲተርነት ያገለገሉ በአጭሩ መናገር ስላለብኝ ነው። እሳቸው ፕሮፌሰር ኤሜሪተስ ብርሃኑ አበጋዝ።
Wow, look at this, eh?
ገና ነው። በመቀጠል አሁንም በሶስተኛው ዓመት ማለት ነው አብረው ከነ ፕሮፌሰር ብርሃኑ አበጋዝ ጋር በኬሚስትሪ የባችለር ዲግሪያቸውን ያገኙት ናቸው። የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች አባል ናቸው። ለኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎችም ሆነ ለኬሚስትሪ እድገት በሀገራችን ትልቅ አስተዋጽኦ ያደረጉ ናቸው። ሪሰርች እና ኢኖቬሽንም አንድ ላይ በአንድ ሰው እንደሚካሄድ በተግባር ያሳዩን ናቸው። ሪሰርቸር ናቸው፣ ኢኖቬተር ናቸው። የአርቲ ሄርባል ሜዲሲን መስራችና መሪ ናቸው። ኤሜሪተስ ፕሮፌሰር ኤርሚያስ ዳኜ። አሁንም አንድ ላይ አብረው ለሶስተኛው ዙር የተመረቁት የኬሚስቶቻችን ውስጥ ናቸው። የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች አባልም ናቸው። የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች ምክትል ፕሬዚዳንት ሆነው ያገለገሉ ናቸው። በአብዛኛው ግን በህይወት ዘመናቸው በአብዛኛው ያገለገሉት በአዲስ አበባ ዩኒቨርሲቲ በተለያዩ የኃላፊነት ቦታዎች ላይ ነው። በተለይም ደግሞ የአካዳሚክ ቫይስ ፕሬዚደንት ሆነው 40ዎቹ ምሁራን እስከሚገለሉ ድረስ አገልግለዋል። በዛ ውስጥ የተገለሉ ናቸው። አሁን በሀገር ውስጥ የሉም። ድንቅ መምህር ናቸው። በእሳቸው እጅ ለመማር እድል ያገኛችሁ ካላችሁ ዶክተር መኮንን ዲልጋሳ።
ፎቶ እንልክላቸዋለን።
በመቀጠልም እንዲሁ አብረው የተመረቁ ያኔ ብሬን ድሬን የለም ማለት ነው፣ 0% ነበር። በዛው ዙር አብረው የተመረቁት እንዲሁም የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች፣ አራተኛው የኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር ፕሬዚዳንት እንዲሁም ጸሐፊ ሆነው ያገለገሉ ኤሜሪተስ ፕሮፌሰር ቴዎድሮስ ሰለሞን። ፕሮፌሰር በላይ እናመስግኑልኝ። እናመሰግናለን ፕሮፌሰር በላይ። በመቀጠል ቅድም በተናገርኩት መመዘኛ መሰረት ደግሞ ከኢንዱስትሪው ዘርፍ ያሉትን እውቅና የምንሰጣቸውን ፋና ወጊ ኢንቨስተሮች፣ ኢኖቬተርስ እንዲሸልሙልን ዶክተር ቢቂላን ወደዚህ ጋብዛለሁ። የመጀመሪያው ፕሮሰሲንግ ኦፍ ፖሊ ኢንዱስትሪያል ኬሚካልስ የሚባል የግል ድርጅት በመመስረት ፕላስቲኮች ወይም ፖሊመሮችን በሀገር ውስጥ በማምረት ለመኪና መለዋወጫዎች፣ ለተለያየ ኢንዱስትሪ ግብአቶች መለዋወጫ የሚሆኑ ፕላስቲኮችን በሚገርም ሁኔታ በመስራት በፋብሪካ ደረጃ ብዙ ለሀገር አስተዋጽኦ ያደረጉ የመጀመሪያው ኢኖቬተር፣ የኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች መስራች አባል ብቻም አይደለም፣ ደግሞ ሁለተኛው የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር ፕሬዚዳንት በመሆን ለ8 ተከታታይ ዓመታት ሁለቱ ሰዎች ናቸው ብርሃን የሆኑት። ብርሃን ሆነው ይሄን የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር ለዚህ ረጅም ዘመን ታሪክ ያበቁት። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ማህበሩ ባጋጠመው በማንኛውም ሁኔታ ጣልቃ እየገቡ ችግሩን የሚካፈሉ የነበሩና ያሉ ናቸው። አሁን በሀገር ውስጥ የሉም። የተወከለ ሰው ካለ አቶ ብርሃነ መዋ። በጣም የሚገርመው ልጃቸው ዮናስ ብርሃነ መዋ የሚታወቁት በፊልሙ ኢንዱስትሪ ነው። እናመሰግናለን ዮናስ ብርሃነ መዋ በመካከላችን ስለተገኙልን። ሁለተኛው ቤካስ ኬሚካልስ ኃላፊነቱ የተወሰነ የግል ማህበር የሚባለውን በመመስረት ፋና ወጊ የሆኑ ኢኖቬተር፣ ኢንተርፕሩነር፣ ኢንቨስተር የሆኑ በሚገርም ሁኔታ ደግሞ ተሞክሯቸውን ለመጪው ትውልድ ምሳሌ ይሆን ዘንድ በመጽሐፍ ያዘጋጁልን የስኬት መንገድ በሚል መጽሐፋቸው የላቦራቶሪ ውጤቶች ወደ ገበያ በማውጣት ከዛም ወደ ኢንቨስተርነት እንዴት መሸጋገር እንደሚቻል ያለፉበትን ጎዳና ለመጪው ትውልድ በመማሪያነት እንዲያገለግል ይህን መጽሐፍ ያበረከቱ ናቸው፣ አርአያ የሆኑ ናቸው። አሁን ይህን መጽሐፍ ሳስብ ዛሬ ከሸለምናቸው አንጋፋ አባቶቻችንም ደግሞ ኬሚስትሪ በኢትዮጵያ እንዴት እንደሆነ፣ እንዴት እንዳለፉ፣ እንዴት እንዳደገ በህይወት ዘመናቸው ያለፉበትን ተሞክሮ በመጽሐፍ ያበረክቱልናል የሚል ተስፋ ጭሮብኛል ይህን መጽሐፍ ሳይ። ምክንያቱም እናንተ ባትጽፉት ሌሎች የማይሆን ሰዎች ይጽፉትና ይበላሻል። ስለዚህ አደራ ማለት እንፈልጋለን። ፕሮፌሰር ሚያስም ብርሃንም ሌሎቻችሁም ኬሚስትሪ እንዴት ነው ሀገራችን የተጀመረው? እንዴት ነው ያደገው? ሪሰርች እንዴት ነበር? ግራጁዌት ፕሮግራሙ ምኑ ብዙ ተሞክሮ ያላችሁ ሰዎች ስለሆናችሁ የግድ የሊትሬቸር ሰው መሆን አያስፈልግም። የሚጽፉ የሊትሬቸር ሰዎች አሉ። እናንተ ብቻ ናችሁ የምትፈለጉት። አደራ ማለት እንፈልጋለን። የኢትዮጵያ የኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች ናቸው አቶ በቀለ ጸጋዬ። ላለፉት የማህበሩን በምክትል ፕሬዚዳንትነት መርተዋል። አቶ በቀለ ጸጋዬ አሁን እሳቸው ሀገር ውስጥ የለውም በህመም ምክንያት፣ ግን ድርጅታቸው እንደተወከለ የወከለ ሰው ካለ ውጭ አሉ። እንዲሁ ምናልባት የሚቀጥለውም ውጭ ካሉ የስታርች ኬሚካልስ ኢንዱስትሪ ኃላፊነቱ የተወሰነ ማህበር የአቶ ይትባረክ ቤተሰቦች ካላችሁ አቶ ይትባረክ ናቸው። በሶስተኛ ደረጃ በእውነት በፋና ወጊነት እኛ አካዳሚ ውስጥ ያለን ሰዎች አሁን ቋሚ ቃል የሆነው ነገር እንደው ሆት ቶፒክ የሆነው ኢኖቬሽን ሪሰርች፣ ኢኖቬሽን፣ ቴክኖሎጂ ትራንስፈር፣ ቴክኖሎጂ ዴቨሎፕሜንት ካቺ ወርድ ሆነዋል፣ ቋሚ ቃላት ሆነዋል እና ሪሰርች ኢኖቬሽንም እንዴት እንደሚገናኙ በተግባር ያሳዩ ሰዎች ናቸው። የስታርች ኬሚካልስ ኢንዱስትሪ እሳቸውም የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎች ማህበር መስራች አባል የስራ አስፈጻሚም አባል ሆነው አገልግለዋል። ባለፉት 10 ዓመታትም የኢትዮጵያ ኬሚስትሪ ባለሙያዎችን ማህበርን በመደገፍ ልዩ አስተዋጽኦ ያበረከቱ ናቸው። የአቶ ይትባረክ አለሙ ተወካዮች እየመጡ ነው።
አዋርድ የወሰዱትን ለፎቶ ወደ ውጭ ወደ ስቴጅ እንዲመጡ ጠይቃቸዋል።
እንግዲህ ሁላችሁም ከመሄዳችሁ በፊት ሽልማቱን ያገኛችሁ ለፎቶግራፍ ወደዚህ እንድትመጡልን ትጋበዛላችሁ። ዶክተር ቢቂላን ከልብና አመሰግናለሁኝ።
ሸላሚዎቹ ይወጡ፣ ተሸላሚ
ተብላችሁ
ሽልማታቸውን ያዙ።
እሺ፣ አመሰግናለሁ።
ኤርሚያስ ያቀርቡና ሻይ ቤት ነው ወይስ ሻይ ካፌ? ሻይ ሰዓት
ጋይቷል። አንድ 20 ደቂቃ በኋላ እንመለሳለን። እሺ